Reading stars, we're gonna go ahead and get into channeling this energy. Well, all right. Since everything fell on the side of the table, I'm going to tell you right now that someone is not willing to make a deal. But not only that, there's some sort of realization in regards to your involvement or someone that you know. And because of this, what I foresee in the coming months is you letting someone go. Now, if you feel like you're an individual that knows a lot about Lilith, what this is getting to is your Lilith sign. Now, you may have recently ran across some type of entity. Now, for some, this entity is a past relative. However, for others, what this is talking about is someone's purposeful driven life. Now, this could be a book that you recently purchased, or you went to a gathering and was given it. And because of this, what this is giving me is you became a part of some sort of organization. Now, if you've went to a church recently or an institution, someone may have given you some outdated doctrine. And because of this, what I foresee is you realizing something by reading in between the lines, or this person will. Now, what I'm also getting is somebody's Saturn return has a lot to do with benefits. However, you weren't aware in the past that you already had the green light. Now, for some, this is surrounding traveling, and for others, this is talking about a green light. Now, you may have been stuck at a light because you were observing something spiritually. Now, what this looks like is you receiving a download out of nowhere, and because you received it abruptly, you were caught off guard, or whomever this is was. Now, what I'm also picking up is a transformation started around a lunar eclipse. However, in the coming months, a Mercury retrograde is going to reveal to you why this lunar eclipse was the catalyst. Now, if you are a Virgo, someone may say that you're a natural born healer. However, what I'm getting is you believe that this individual is thirsty, and this is because you realize something in regards to your connection with them, and you were also questioning, did they have some sort of connectivity? Now, if you are this Virgo, I'm going to reassure you that they did. However, you attributed it to psychic activity, and because of this, someone may feel like you are deceptive. Now, certainly, this is talking about someone's warped perception in regards to something that you recently said. However, because you know this person very well, I'm going to tell you right now, you were right on the money. Now, since this cut came out like this, what I'm getting is someone is fearful of you turning your back. But not only that, what this card revealed to me upon looking at it is this is indeed Virgo energy. However, this is associated with a chef. Now, you may have recently been on a date, or a gourmet meal is the equivalent. And because of this, what I'm also picking up is you could have Virgo in the 6th house, or it's your moon sign. Now, in the rare occurrence that you have Aries in the 6th house, what this is talking about is an explosive energy. Now, this is certainly pertaining to your wellness. However, it could double as your habitual habits. Now, what I'm also getting is a secret was revealed to you in regards to a past person. However, you weren't aware that this individual seen a past life present karma reading that I did years ago. And because of this, they also believe that that energy is playing out at the moment. Now, you could be fearful of someone's explosive antics, and because of this, you're walking on thin ice around this person. However, what I'm getting in regards to someone's finances is the love affair that went awry is also the reason why someone has their mask on. However, if you recently separated from someone, your perception of them is right on the money. And this is because they're into the dark stuff. Now, you may say that you are a cultist. However, what I'm getting is you're an enthusiast. And this is because your study is attributed to outdated doctrine. And because of this, what I'm getting is your pineal gland has not been activated. Now, what I also know to be true is someone involved in this already knew that you were going to say something. However, they never said anything to you about what they participated in the past. And because of this, what I'm picking up is a performance. Now, in regards to these cards here on the side, I'm going to go over these on tier 2. And this is because I'm being guided to. However, in regards to someone's mask falling off, what I'm picking up is there was some sort of deception surrounding a practice that started in the realm of someone's mind. However, because this individual is no longer in your environment, what I'm getting is they also knew that you were into some form of study surrounding a society. Now, if you feel like this is you, this could have something to do with a Taurus. Now, for someone, this Taurus is somebody that you had business with. However, because the past fell on this first house, what this is talking about is someone coming back for a redo. But not only that, they're also realizing something pertaining to your past and to a getaway. Now, because these two cards are at the bottom of the deck, what I'm getting is someone's interest into a VPN allowed them to access something from the dark web. Now, you may have recently spoke to someone in regards to the underworld, and because of this, what I'm getting is this individual planned something. But not only that, because they feel like you're a perfectionist, or whoever this is does, they're going to say in your face, no, that you are not the one that they believe is up to something. However, what I'm getting is they're planning a getaway. Now, in reference to this past energy, this is talking about a slip up of the tongue. Now, for some, this is involving a divine masculine. However, this could also pertain to a false flame and a child's parent, whom happens to be a male. Now, if you feel like this is your child's father, what this is talking about is you doing some sort of investigation and realizing something wasn't paid. Now, this puts me in the mind state of someone skipping out on a bill. However, this could also be something that was automatically supposed to come out. Now, if you feel like this is you, what I'm getting is it has something to do with the water. Now, what I foresee in the coming months is someone that was up to something, realizing that you were underwater, and because they realize this, they're going to say that that is what you get. However, what I'm picking up intuitively is you were someone's karma, and because of this, it ended up being a domino effect. Now, in regards to someone's transformation, that certainly is entailing a retrograde. What I'm picking up is a Mercury retrograde is going to reveal something regarding a past life enemy. And because this person is a past life enemy that is currently a friend, you're going to want to get away from them. Now, the hiccup in this situation is you have nowhere to go, or whomever this is doesn't. And because of this, what I foresee in the coming months is someone feeling like you were involved in their ruin and their decline. Now, I'm being guided to end it here. What I'm going to do is start on the second portion of this reading. Because you are more member, you already have access to it. Now, if you've currently upgraded, that's a good thing. However, for someone that is currently viewing it, you still need to upgrade. So I'm going to let you know, whatever tier that you're currently on, you have access to what is under it. So my advice is to upgrade so you can get the full spectrum of what's going on. See you in the next reading. Deuces. What is your name? What is your name? Sergisias Etha.